Okay, guys, so recently there was a set visit for Spider-Man Homecoming, and we're going to get right into the news as to what exactly was shown off and what exactly they said about the movie. Now, what they said about the movie was basically just a whole bunch of stuff that we already knew, but also some interesting tidbits here and there that I wanted to go ahead and get off my chest. Now, first of all, this new Spider-Man suit, the one from Civil War, has a ton of gadgets. As we just saw, we saw the Spider Tracer, we saw the web wings, and there's just a lot more to the suit that we don't actually know about, and that we're actually going to be seeing later on in the movie. There's actually one part to where Spider-Man actually does have a voice in the suit. Like it's very much like Jarvis in a sense with Iron Man, but a lot different. And basically, it's more so like a GPS type of thing. Um, Tom Holland also revealed that there was going to be some kind, like something where he could use his vision, I guess night vision or something like that, which is pretty cool and interesting. Um, Also, they also stated a few other things about the story and stuff like that, about how Peter Parker, he doesn't want to be Peter Parker. He'd rather just be Spider-Man, his alter ego. And in this movie, he realizes that he has to be both and he has to balance both at the same time, you know. It's a lot like an origin story, but not like an origin story. And they already stressed enough that they're not going to be doing the origin story again. Of course, though, there will be a few references here and there to it, more so to Uncle Ben. But they did confirm that there's not going to be an origin story in the slightest. No flashbacks, nothing. We're not going to get any of that because it's already been established in two movie franchises, and we don't want to see that shit again. Um, Also, they did talk about the Daily Bugle and about how they're not going to be doing that in this movie, which, I mean, it was pretty obvious from the beginning that they weren't going to be doing the Daily Bugle. Maybe later on down the line, maybe in like the sequel or the third movie, but as of right now, they said that they don't have any plans for it. In terms of like the cast and stuff like that, because a lot of people were very, very open, like very, very open about the cast, and they just been stressing on how much they dislike it and how much they think the cast looks stupid. Well, guys, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? They're trying to reflect the real world, okay? In Queens, not every single person in Queens is white. Okay, maybe like 30% of the population there is actually white, and the rest of the population just, of color. Which is why they decided to go with a very diverse cast, because they wanted to reflect the real world in this movie. Because you can't just have all white actors in this movie, that would just be completely stupid, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work in a real world setting, especially in 2017. With all that being said, though, there's also some other things that have been talked about, such as the Vulture, and how he's a very menacing character. And John Watts expressed how it would. John Watts, Kevin Feige, and Amy Pascal, they all talked about how it was very important to get this character right, and how important it was to bring his story into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As they said, we already seen the billionaire, we've seen the Norse god, we've seen the soldier. Now we're going to see what it's like in a kid's perspective. This is very different from what the MCU has tackled previously, and I really do hope we go in more depth with Peter and Tony's relationship, because that's definitely something that's going to be a major plot point within this movie. But the suit, it appears, has a ton of tech that's basically stripped away from Peter. Essentially, what they're saying is he has he has like some kind of training wheels mode, and when Tony takes those training wheels away, it basically unlocks everything within the suit. So like the voice that's within suit, and just pretty much all the tech within it. So that's gonna be pretty cool to see. I really do hope that maybe eventually in a post-credit scene he gets the Iron Spider suit, which probably not gonna happen, but I guess we'll see when the movie comes out. I really can't wait to hear more about this movie, and with all that being said, guys, I think I'm done here, so see you later. Bye.